Hello. Nearly 80,000 Indian IT professionals on H1B and L1 visas now jobless, scrambling for options to stay in the US. PTI, thousands of Indian IT professionals in the US who have lost their jobs due to the series of recent layoffs at companies like Google, Microsoft, and Amazon are now struggling to find new employment within the stipulated period under their work visas following the termination of their employment to stay in the country. According to the Washington Post, nearly 2 lakh IT workers have been laid off since November last year, including some record number in companies like Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and Amazon. As per some industry insiders, between 30 to 40% of them are Indian IT professionals, a significant number of whom are on H1B and L1 visas. The H1B visa is a non immigrant visa that allows US companies to employ foreign workers in specialty occupations that require theoretical or technical expertise. Technology companies depend on it to hire tens of thousands of employees each year from countries like India and China. L1A and L1B visas are available for temporary intra-company transactions who work in managerial positions or have specialized knowledge. A significantly large number of Indian IT professionals who are on non immigrant work visas like H1B or L1 are now scrambling for options to stay in the US to find a new job in the stipulated new month's time that they get under these foreign work visas after losing their jobs and change their visa status as well. Amazon staffer Geeta, name changed, arrived in the US only 3 months ago. This week, she was told that March 20 is her last working day. The stipulation is getting worse for those on H1B visas as they have to find a new job within 60 days or else they would be left with no other option but to head back to India. Under current circumstances, when all IT companies are on a firing spree, getting a job within that short period they feel is next to impossible. Sita, name changed, another IT professional on an H1B visa, got laid off from Microsoft on January 18. She is a single mother. Her son is in high school, junior year, preparing for getting into college. This situation is really hard on us, she said. It is unfortunate that thousands of tech employees are facing layoffs, particularly those on H1B visas who are facing additional challenges as they must find a new job and transfer their visa within 60 days of termination or risk leaving the country. Silicon Valley based entrepreneur and community leader Ajay Jain Bhutoria said. This can have devastating consequences for families, including the sale of properties and disruptions to children's education. It would be beneficial for tech companies to show special consideration for H1B workers and extend their termination date by a few months, as the job market and recruitment process can be challenging, he said. Global Indian Technology Professionals Association and Foundation for India and Indian Diaspora Studies on Sunday launched a community wide effort to try and help these IT professionals by connecting job seekers to job referrers and informers. FIIDS will work on efforts to influence policymakers and decision makers of US citizenship and immigration services, USCIS. With massive layoffs in the tech industry, January 2023 has been brutal for tech professionals. Many talented folks lost their jobs as the tech industry is dominated by Indian immigrants. They are yet to get impacted, Khande Rao Khand said. The layoff of H1B holders need to find an H1B sponsoring job in 60 days or leave within 10 days after becoming out of status. This has a huge disruption on the family lives and children's education, etc., on this tax paying and contributing legal immigrant. Khande Rao Khand from FIIDS said. Bhutoria said it would be beneficial for the immigration process to be redesigned to better support H1B workers and remain highly skilled talent in the US. In deep distress, the fired Indian IT workers have formed various WhatsApp groups to find ways to have a solution to the terrible situation they are in. In one of the WhatsApp groups, there are more than 800 jobless Indian IT workers who are circulating among themselves vacancies appearing in the country. In another group, they have been discussing various visa options with some immigration attorneys who have volunteered to offer their consultancy services during this time. These circumstances have such a devastating effect on us immigrants and are nerve-wracking. We are kinda lost, said Rakesh Nemchange, was laid off from Microsoft on Thursday. He is in the US on an H1B visa. Adding to the miseries of Indian IT professionals is the latest decision of Google that they are passing their green card processing. This is primarily because at a time when they have fired thousands of employees, they cannot be seen arguing before the USCIS that they need a foreign IT professional as a permanent resident. Other companies are expected to follow the same. IT companies are firing. Many Indian employees are out, it is said. It remains to be seen what happens to them. A large number of professionals are jobless. Very unfortunate. Thank you for your listening.